The alien didn't know. He didn't know Earth had rules. He didn't know about consequences. Most of all, he didn't know the woman he struck had a husband who was very human. The punch wasn't even hard by alien standards. A backhand meant to teach a lesson. On planet Gorak, 7, that's how things were done. But Earth diplomat Mia Tran stood tall after stumbling, a red mark swelling across her cheek. She turned slowly, eyes steady, unshaken. The alien sneered. Weak species, he grunted. Too soft to hold power. Mia didn't respond. She simply tapped her wristband and said, "He's here." 10 seconds later, the room trembled. The alien laughed, thinking it was just an idle threat. "Is that supposed to scare me?" he scoffed. "One more human. Please." But that human was Corporal Dan Tran, Mia's husband, retired Terran Space Corps, survivor of 3 galactic wars, and once nicknamed the Blackout for turning off an entire moon base with his bare fists. Dan walked into the council chamber calm as a quiet storm. His boots echoed across the polished floor. "Who touched my wife?" His voice was low, deadly. The room fell silent. Even the guards stepped back. The alien, 7 feet tall and plated in armor, didn't flinch. "I did. She disrespected me." Dan nodded once. "Then I'll disrespect you back." Without warning, Dan moved. A blur of motion. He grabbed the alien's arm mid-swing, twisted, and slammed him through a steel table. The crash echoed. "You don't touch what's mine," Dan said. "On Earth, we protect." The alien scrambled to rise, but Dan was already on him. A punch to the gut. Another to the face. Then silence. Mia stood still, watching. She didn't smile. She didn't need to. "I told you," she said to the room, "humans don't start fights. But we end them." The other diplomats stared, stunned. One whispered, "I thought humans were peaceful." Another replied, "Only until you hurt what they love." The alien groaned on the ground. "You are savages," he spat, coughing. Dan leaned in close. "No. We're loyal. Big difference." Then he offered his hand to Mia. She took it, standing beside him like she belonged on a battlefield too. The incident sparked a wave of shock across the Galactic Assembly. Some feared humanity more than ever. Others respected them for the first time. "You don't measure strength in size," one ambassador said. "You measure it in heart." That day, the Earth delegation wasn't dismissed. They were applauded. "You let him hit you," Dan later said as they walked out. "Why?" Mia smiled softly. "Because I knew you were coming. And sometimes, the universe needs to remember who we are."